Think younger women are avoiding you just because of your age? Think again. It's not about the age. It's about the habits that make you look desperate, outdated, or just plain unattractive. If you've ever wondered why younger women lose interest fast, chances are you're making one of these critical mistakes. Stay with me, because today, we're breaking down the 6 biggest turnoffs that instantly kill your chances and how to fix them before it's too late. 1. Acting superior because of age. One of the biggest mistakes older men make when interacting with younger women is assuming that their age automatically grants them superiority. Many men believe that just because they have more life experience, they are wiser, more knowledgeable, and deserve immediate respect. While life experience is valuable, using it as a way to assert dominance or belittle someone younger creates an instant disconnect rather than attraction. Nobody likes to feel as if they are being lectured or talked down to. And this is especially true in relationships. When an older man constantly reminds a younger woman that he has been through it all, knows better, or understands life in a way she doesn't, it shifts the dynamic from mutual connection to an uneven power structure. Instead of feeling drawn to him, she will feel like she's being treated as inexperienced or even naive, which is not an attractive feeling. Women value respect and equality in conversations, and no one enjoys being made to feel small, no matter their age. A man's maturity should not be something he flaunts in an attempt to gain admiration. True confidence and wisdom shine through naturally in how he listens, how he communicates, and how he carries himself. Instead of trying to prove your superiority, focus on showing emotional intelligence, patience, and a genuine interest in her thoughts and experiences. The most attractive older men are those who treat younger women as equals, valuing their perspectives rather than dismissing them. In the end, being older doesn't automatically make you more desirable. What truly makes a difference is how you handle that experience, whether you use it to build deeper connections or create unnecessary barriers. A man who respects and values a woman for who she is, rather than constantly reminding her of their age difference, will always be more attractive. 2. Complaining about modern women. Nothing turns off younger women faster than an older man who constantly complains about how women have changed. Statements like, "Women today don't know how to be feminine," or, "Back in my day, women were different," create an instant barrier in conversation. Instead of coming across as wise or experienced, a man who speaks this way seems bitter, out of touch, and resistant to change. Complaining about modern women does not make someone appear strong or desirable. It makes them look like they are stuck in the past and unable to adapt. Women want to be seen and appreciated for who they are, not compared to outdated ideals or expectations. When a man repeatedly criticizes how women behave today, it sends a clear message that he does not respect them or accept them as they are. This attitude creates an atmosphere of negativity and defensiveness, making it impossible to form a genuine connection. Instead of making a younger woman feel comfortable, valued, and engaged in a conversation, he makes her feel judged and misunderstood. A truly confident man does not waste time complaining about things he cannot change. He adapts, learns, and embraces the reality of the world around him. If he wants to attract younger women, he should focus on connecting with them on a personal level rather than criticizing an entire generation. Women are drawn to men who are open-minded, emotionally intelligent, and capable of meaningful conversations. A man who respects and understands modern women will always stand out over one who constantly complains about them. 3. Trying too hard to impress. One of the quickest ways to turn off a younger woman is by trying too hard to impress her. Whether it is constantly bringing up wealth, showing off expensive possessions, or name-dropping influential connections, this behavior comes across as desperate rather than attractive. True confidence does not need to be announced. It is felt through presence, attitude, and the way a man carries himself. When an older man forces admiration by exaggerating his achievements or attempting to prove his worth, it often has the opposite effect. Instead of seeing him as accomplished and secure, a woman may view him as insecure and overcompensating. Younger women are particularly sensitive to inauthenticity. If a man constantly talks about his success, his past experiences, or his supposed wisdom in an attempt to make himself seem more appealing, she can immediately sense that he is trying too hard. This creates an awkward dynamic where the interaction feels more like a performance rather than a natural conversation. Women appreciate authenticity and sincerity over flashy displays of success. What truly attracts them is a man who is comfortable with himself and does not feel the need to prove anything. A confident older man understands that he does not need to win someone over with grand gestures or exaggerated claims. Instead of trying to impress with material things, he engages in meaningful conversations, listens attentively, and allows his true personality to shine. Women are drawn to men who are genuine, emotionally mature, and secure in who they are. Trying too hard only highlights insecurities, while effortless confidence speaks for itself. 4. Talking too much about past achievements. Bringing up past achievements too often can make a man seem stuck in time rather than confident and accomplished. Younger women appreciate wisdom and experience, but they are also drawn to men who are present in the moment and focused on the future. If every conversation revolves around what a man has done rather than what he is doing or planning to do, it can create the impression that he is living in his past rather than evolving. While sharing life experiences can be engaging, constantly referencing former successes, past relationships, or old career highlights can make interactions feel one-sided. Instead of creating intrigue, it may come across as an attempt to seek validation or relive past glory. A younger woman may begin to wonder if he has anything meaningful happening in his present life or if he is merely clinging to old accomplishments as proof of his worth. Attraction is built on connection, and true connection happens when both people feel seen and heard in the present moment. Instead of dominating conversations with stories of past victories, a man should focus on listening, asking questions, and sharing ideas that relate to the present and future. A younger woman is more likely to be drawn to a man who remains ambitious, open-minded, and excited about new possibilities rather than one who seems to dwell too much on what he has already done. Confidence is not about proving past success but about embracing the present and continuously striving for growth. 5. Moving too fast in relationships. Rushing into a relationship can be overwhelming and create unnecessary pressure, especially for younger women who may still be exploring their own paths in life. When an older man moves too quickly, whether by expressing strong emotions too soon, talking about commitment early on, or making big plans before a solid connection has formed, it can come across as desperate rather than romantic. Attraction and trust take time to develop, and forcing the process can make the other person feel uneasy or even trapped. Many younger women prefer to let relationships unfold naturally, enjoying the excitement of getting to know someone before defining the future. When a man pushes for deeper commitment too soon, it may signal insecurity or a fear of being alone rather than genuine connection. Instead of feeling special, she might feel like she is being rushed into filling a role that was already set for her before she had the chance to fully engage in the relationship. Moving too fast can also raise concerns about emotional maturity and stability. It may create doubts about whether the relationship is based on real compatibility or just an idealized fantasy. Healthy relationships thrive on balance, patience, and mutual understanding. Instead of rushing, a man should focus on building emotional trust, enjoying shared experiences, and allowing the relationship to progress naturally. This approach not only makes the connection more authentic but also creates a stronger foundation for a meaningful and lasting relationship. 6. Ignoring self-care and fitness. Neglecting personal health and appearance is one of the biggest turn-offs. Regardless of age, when an older man stops taking care of himself, it sends a message that he is not invested in his own well-being. This lack of effort can be seen in poor hygiene, an unkempt appearance, or an unhealthy lifestyle that includes bad eating habits, little to no exercise, and overall neglect of physical health. Younger women often admire confidence, energy, and vitality, which are closely tied to how a person maintains themselves. Staying in shape and practicing good self-care are not about trying to compete with younger men but about demonstrating self-respect and discipline. When a man prioritizes his health, it reflects his ability to take responsibility for himself, which is an attractive quality in any relationship. On the other hand, if he constantly complains about getting older while doing nothing to maintain his body and mind, it can create an impression of laziness or lack of motivation. Self-care goes beyond physical fitness. It also includes mental and emotional well-being. A man who neglects himself may come across as stagnant or unwilling to grow, making it difficult to build a connection with someone who is still evolving. Confidence, energy, and an active lifestyle are qualities that naturally draw people in. By taking care of himself, an older man not only improves his own quality of life but also increases his attractiveness and ability to connect with others on a deeper level.